Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Hello everybody. A few weeks ago we touched on some of the aspects that make Phil Merry Homes such a special master builder. Well, today we thought we'd have a look at their latest development at Dover Gardens. Phil Merry Homes is an Australian-owned and run building company that's been in operation for over 30 years. So their professional team has a tremendous amount of building knowledge, expertise and experience. They specialise in a diverse range of building styles, and their qualified building team will only be too happy to help you with work throughout your building concepts to come up with a viable and cost-effective plan to meet all of your requirements. One of their specialty areas is being able to demolish a home and then building another two on the same block. That's exactly what they've done here. So you get to live in a brand new home and then you can on-sell the other one or two. It's a great investment opportunity and you're going to love it when I show you through the feature home today. Phil Merry Homes, working with property advisors, Zybeck Consulting and Management, have done a terrific job here. By demolishing the existing old dwelling, they've created a large site that they've treated as a blank canvas, enabling them to create 3 sensational new homes that all include the latest and most up-to-date fixtures, fittings and finishes. Phil Merry Homes has an uncanny knack to be able to maximise space by building homes that are functional yet still really appealing and most importantly cost effective as well. And this feature home is a great example. This home has lots of standout features and we'll be showing them all to you throughout today's program. But first, this is what else we have on the show. I'm looking forward to catching up with one of our state's leading sporting identities in our regular Celebrity Home segment. Andrew looks at some of the benefits you'll enjoy when you choose Rylock windows and doors for your next building project. And we'll hear from the interior design experts at One Rundle as to how you can create some stunning looks in your home. It's going to be a great show, so stick around. And I can hardly believe in a couple of weeks' time we get to find out the winners of the very prestigious Master Builders Building Excellence Awards. But before I get ahead of myself, let's get on with today's show. It's over to Andrew.
In past episodes of Building Ideas, we've looked at the range of products available from BlueScope Steel, including ColourBond roofing, fencing, rainwater tanks and gutters. And this week I thought we'd have a look at their TrueCore steel framing. When you're building a home, you want to make sure that it's going to stand the test of time. So it's a good idea to build it out of TrueCore steel frames. TrueCore steel frames are incredibly strong, which means you'll be able to span long distances, creating great open plan living areas and interesting architectural lines. They're 100% termite proof as well, so that's a definite bonus. TrueCore steel provides structural integrity in all types of environments and conditions, from Australia's cyclone-prone north to the cold climate regions of the south, and in bushland areas where fire is an ever-present threat. Backed by a 50-year BlueScope warranty, TrueCore steel gives you some peace of mind. Naturally, steel is a non-combustible, so using it for your building project significantly reduces the amount of flammable material in your home. And because a steel house frame is a precision-engineered product, it won't shrink, twist or warp. That's going to reduce the likelihood of problems like cracking cornices or jamming doors and windows. What's great about that? Well, it's going to reduce potential costs and time associated with maintaining your home. TrueCore frames don't need to be chemically treated either, which makes a healthier living environment for allergy and asthma sufferers. House frames made from TrueCore steel are an ideal solution for building on sloping sites, because they can be used with suspended flooring systems, reducing the need to cut into the site. TrueCore is also made with a component of recycled steel, so you'll be doing your bit for our planet. So if you haven't done so, consider using TrueCore steel frames for your next building project. if you'd like more information or to find a master builder that can help you build your house with steel house frames, then check out truecore.com.au.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something new.
Every year, SA Water recycles and treats millions of litres of wastewater on our behalf. This is wonderful news because it's such a valuable resource, and they do this by recycling it and treating it so our farmers can use it as soil conditioner and fertiliser. In fact, our recycled water is used for watering parks, sports fields and vegetable crops, as well as flushing toilets. It's also used to grow the bamboo that feeds Wang Wang and Funi, the Adelaide Zoo pandas. And we can do our bit to help make it easier for SA Water to treat wastewater, maintain the wastewater system and protect our environment. All you have to do is check out Wastewater. It's everyone's business brochure and follow the tips outlined. Currently, SA Water maintain 19 wastewater treatment plants regionally and 6 in the metropolitan area. And you wouldn't believe what they find in there: false teeth, hard hats and even car tyres. Now, of course, this all disrupts the wastewater treatment plant, but their biggest problem at the moment is wet wipes. As well as the cost in removing them from the system, wet wipes can damage your plumbing and cause environmental issues such as overflows to creeks, beaches and waterways. Catherine Reid is from SA Water, and Catherine, why are wet wipes so bad for treatment plants?
While toilet paper breaks down in around 30 seconds, wet wipes are much stronger and don't easily disintegrate in the wastewater system. There's also a tendency for fat and wet wipes to stick together, and this encourages the growth of obstructions in the sewer system, often referred to as fatbergs. These can cause blockages, overflows and damage to pipes.
What about flushable wipes?
At SA Water we don't have a lot of experience with flushable wipes, but evidence from other water utilities suggests that they are damaging, so please put them in the bin, don't flush them. Nicole, you mentioned earlier that at the beginning of the wastewater treatment process we remove lots of large materials from the wastewater. These include, your false teeth, your tyres and your toys, and also includes flushable wipes. Currently we spend around $400,000 every year just in the metro area alone, removing these objects and transporting them from our wastewater treatment plants to landfill.
If you'd like more information, you can look up SA Water's website, sawater.com.au. It's a really informative site. If you're building or renovating, I'm sure you'd love to check it out.
Earlier on in the series, Nicole caught up with Josephine Marshall, who is one of the owners of One Rundle Trading, in our Celebrity Homes and Buildings of Note segment. And one of the things they talked about is that Josephine is able to offer interior design advice. And that is something I could definitely use a hand with. So I'm catching up with Josephine at her flagship store on Stewart Avenue in Dulwich. So let's go check it out. One Rundle Trading was established over 15 years ago, and they specialise in homewares, fashion, gifts, antiques, and also interior design and styling. Their motto is anything but ordinary, and as soon as you enter the shop, which by the way used to be a theatre in its heyday, you quickly realise that you're in for something special. It is a really cool store and you're bound to find something that you like and some great gifts for your family and friends. But it's the interior design and styling advice that I'm interested in today. And if you've recently built a new home or you're just looking to restyle your existing home, Josephine and her dynamic team are here to help. Hi Josephine.
Andrew, welcome everyone to One Rundle. It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me. Now Josephine, I know what I like, but I don't know how to go about putting it all together.
That's a common problem. Andrew, we can sit down in here and chat about that if you like.
Brilliant, yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
So Josephine, my house is a bit of a wreck, and my girlfriend, who has been in here without my credit card, thankfully many times,
We'll fix that.
is at me to spruce things up a bit. Where should I start? And I want to
Exactly.
create,
The
something
project.
really nice.
Yeah. That's the first question to ask, Andrew. So if you're asking that question, you're on the right track. What I always encourage my clients to keep in mind is starting point is important, but the end point also has to be in sight. So you need to know where you're going. And that's where a decorator or designer is going to help. They will help you establish what it is, what story you want to tell in your interior. and then how to tell that story throughout the entire interior. Otherwise you can end up with a bit of a patchwork where one room looks really French and is fabulous, but the next room looks really quite Italian and country and doesn't seem to fit with the French room, and then you've got some contemporary Australian things happening out the back, and the whole thing looks more like a museum of interior styles than a successful house.
Can you tell me a bit about what are the current trends that you're seeing and what's sort of topical at the moment?
At the moment there's lots of copper, and we've always actually done copper. I've bought copper at auction and sold it very well in the past. But copper is now very available, and it's a fantastic thing to add into almost any interior. But what you ultimately want to achieve is a beautiful in-keeping blank canvas. Then you can overlay that basic structure with the latest and the greatest and the fun things. You can add and subtract, and that is really great fun.
Now, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, go on.
Because the last time my girlfriend came into this shop, she came home and said to me, we need a bigger house so I can put more stuff in it.
Yeah, I think she's quite right. You obviously do.
Yeah, so, yeah, thanks to you.
Yeah, I don't know that I can help with the bigger house, but when you've got it, I can help fill it.
It has been such good fun and so inspiring having a chat with Josephine. So if you're thinking along the same lines as I am and you want to refresh your home or just even refresh one of your rooms, come in and have a chat to Josephine and her team. She's also got 3 great locations that you can pop into. You've got Henley Beach, Rundle Street, and this flagship store here, Stewart Avenue in Dulwich. You can also do some pre-research on their website, which is onerundle.com.au. And even after all that, I'm still going to need some help.
Ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something new.
Over the past few weeks in our Celebrity Home segment, we've chatted with cabaret entertainers, television personalities, artists, but surprisingly, we haven't spoken to any sports identities. Well, that is until today. Today's celebrity can definitely be best described as a sporting legend. She's received awards and medals most athletes only dream of, but she's certainly had to do more than her fair share to achieve her goals to attain such great success. She's recognised and acknowledged for her unique athleticism and outstanding success as a Paralympic athlete, and she's won gold, silver and bronze medals in athletics at 3 Paralympic Games. And of course, I'm talking about the lovely Katrina Webb. Now, Katrina, I know you're raising 3 lovely young boys with your husband. You've got a business, and then in the spare time, you just thought that you'd renovate your home as well, did you?
Oh, that's right, Nicole. And you know, when we thought about it, I don't think there's ever a good time to renovate. It's like when you're deciding to have children, you think, well, I'll wait till this and wait till that. But I don't think there's ever a good time. So we just thought we'll bite the bullet. And having, yes, 3 sons. And look, we bought in this location and we love it. We love the view, and but it's not big enough for 3 boys. Maybe while they're small, but you know, when they become teenagers, we're going to need a bigger place. So we just thought, let's get right into it now.
Well, I can see why you've fallen in love with the spot here. It's just gorgeous. Now, run us through the building plans. What are you doing?
So we're extending on. We've been working with Tropo Architects and we're extending on to the front of the house. We only have 3 bedrooms at the moment and 1 bathroom, and we have 3 kids. So currently the two boys share. So we're adding on a bedroom, so the boys will have a room each, and we're getting an ensuite, which we've never had. So that'll be lovely, and also a guest room. So it's a great project to be doing.
I was having a little laugh before I saw the kids had been writing on the wall. Obviously, that wall's coming out, isn't it?
That's right. It was quite funny. We were packing up and I said to the boys, guess what, this wall's going out, and I'm going to let you, with these textures, you can have a go. You can write whatever you like. And my oldest, who likes to stick with rules, really found it difficult. He said, Mum, we're not allowed to do that. I'm like, okay, you're allowed to this time.
Just this time.
This I can guarantee you this wall is going out. So look, when you add on to an existing property, of course you can't just add on and it's going to work. We've had to reconfigure the walls inside, and we've had to make it work so that it will look like it's, you know, one build instead of the old and the new. So there is a few walls coming out.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. So we'd love to pop back and see it when it's all finished.
Oh, please do. Look, it's an exciting project for us, and I, in my spare time, did a diploma in interior design just because I love it, and this is the first time I have a real project to work on. So in my spare time, I'll be able to redecorate.
I'm sure it's going to look amazing. Lovely to see you too, Katrina.
Thank you.
Katrina really is an amazing lady, and I'm totally in awe with what she's been able to achieve throughout her career, and I'm sure a home renovation is going to be just as outstanding. And really that's what Building Ideas is all about. We're about excellence, and this is the perfect example with Phil Mary Homes. It's one of 3 they've built on this site, and it's a great example of one of their turnkey projects. By that I mean as soon as they hand the home over to you, you'll be able to move in, sell it, or rent it out that very same day. Regardless of whether Phil Mary Homes are building a home for you to live in personally or an investment, they guarantee there will be no compromise on the building quality or the fixtures and fittings they include. They'll take care of everything from council documentation, design, demolition, and of course the build. So rest assured, even if it's the first time you've undertaken a building project or investment project, Phil Mary Homes will guide you through every step. And if their feature home is anything to go by, you can rest easy knowing the end result will be fantastic too. Now stay with us after the break because I'm going to show you more of this terrific feature home, and Andrew's going to let you know about the benefits of installing Rylock windows and doors.
Building ideas, handy hints, there's always something new.
Windows make up a highly visual and fairly significant component of our homes. So you need to give some careful consideration and thought to the type of windows you're going to install. If you're building a new home or renovating the one you're in, you're bound to find windows and doors to suit you in the Rylock windows and doors range. The windows used in this home helped it gain an impressive 7.9 star energy rating. The standard energy rating required is 6 stars, and the home's designer and owner knew that Rylock's AA awning windows and sliding doors would help them achieve that 7.9 stars. The AA windows blend commercial aesthetics with residential functionality, and they're extremely hard wearing. The awning style windows seal better than other window types, and they're engineered with stainless steel double action stays, so that when they're fully open, the sash steps out at the top to encourage airflow, while in damp conditions, minimal openings allow ventilation, yet still offer protection from the rain. All of the AA windows in this home are double glazed and feature low E-glass, adding to their energy efficiency principles. The fact that Rylock windows and doors are made right here in Australia is an added benefit too, because it means you won't have to wait for extended periods of time to receive the products that you've ordered. Rylock actually has a brochure that highlights 12 reasons why you should choose their windows and doors for your next building or renovation project. And this brochure really makes the decision easy for you. So there's loads more information available. Download a copy of their brochure at rylock.com and you too could end up with some great windows like these.
Yes, Rylock windows and doors are definitely one of my favourites. In fact, building with quality building products is what it's all about. And it's not only the look of the home, but it's guaranteeing its longevity. That's exactly what Phil Mary Homes guarantee that their properties will do, stand the test of time. Phil Mary Homes make a point of including in their standard specifications things that other builders often deem as upgrades, which basically means you'll be getting pretty well top shelf accessories when it comes to tiles, cabinetry, cornices, skirtings and architraves, not to mention tapware and kitchen appliances. Although this home looks compact from the outside, it includes everything you could ever possibly want. There are 3 bedrooms, all of which have built-in robes, and the main includes a well-appointed ensuite. The home also has a spacious laundry and bathroom that incorporates a shower and bath and a very generously sized open-plan family, meals and kitchen area. This home has been built with practicality in mind, and yet it still includes plenty of style and appeal. This builder has a strong commitment, and if I was thinking about having an investment property, then I would definitely have to chat with Phil Mary Homes. The great thing is they have all the bases covered, and they include so many extras, which is such a highlight. Abella Design and Drafting helped them come up with the floor plan for these 3 homes, and they've done a terrific job. If you'd like to find out more about Phil Merry Homes, you can visit their website at philmerryhomes.com.au and check out where their latest developments are taking place and how you can become a happy Phil Merry Homes customer. Something that might surprise you about Phil Merry Homes is how affordable their knock down and build 2 or more properties on one block is. So if you've been toying with the idea, then I suggest you procrastinate no longer. Go and have a chat with them and see how they can help you. Now, before we wrap up today's program, I'd like to show you a preview of what's on next week's show. We're heading to Black Point on the Yorke Peninsula to showcase an amazing home built by Alan Shepherd Constructions. We'll visit one of our state's most important celebrities in one of our state's most important buildings. And Andrew has some great advice about selecting a master builder. We'll also look at another development that's currently being built by Phil Merry Homes. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to our trip to Black Point. That's going to be a lot of fun, and our Celebrity Home segment. Have a great weekend, and I think I'm going to have a chat to my husband about buying a block and doing an investment property. Great way to make money.
Building ideas, handy hints, there's always something new. Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas.
Building Ideas proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.